Cardinals. Cowboys on EA Sports as we come to you from Arlington, Texas, A's game.
This is a game today that could come down to the two running backs. Two of the real stars of the sport. Two players who went in fantasy drafts really high. How do you see this one going down today?
Yeah, and how's your fantasy draft? Yeah, I know. We won't talk about that. Let's talk about good things. But these two teams are stars. You know why? Because we can see how the football team is built. And I think there's no doubt about it. The offensive line's a big part of it. They always have hope. If they block their guy a little bit, these running backs can make a big play out of it.
They bring in the extra tight end. And it's swatted away.
As we set now the offensive lineup, one of the most physical wideouts in the league is Dez Bryant.
You know, you said it right, Jim. He is a very physical wide receiver. And what really impresses me about Dez Bryant, when you go watch the Cowboys practice, he is running and working harder than anybody else on the football field.
He's a playmaker on that defense, Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah, he is. And look, what he can do, what makes him so dangerous, he can play safety, he can play corner, or he can play the inside receiver. So, boy, what a great athlete, and he shows it on the field every single week.
Third down and 10. And Williams is there.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Long game sets them up here on this play.
Looking long. Dez Bryant is there.
Second down following that incompletion.
The Cowboys line up, split backfield. Romo stepping back into the shotgun. It's caught by Cole Beasley.
Tackles made, and first down was picked up.
Early in this game, building already on the other side of midfield strike.
Nice job by the offense here. Good play calling too, Jim. Mixing up the plays. The defense is off guard right now, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit and knocks that football loose.
Get ready.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside of his team.
Campbell takes down the quarterback.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job. Makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
The Cowboys come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Stands in the pocket. That's Campbell making the stop.
When you blitz on third down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. The chances of giving up the big play are pretty high, but the rush, they're quick enough. They get there, and they sack the QB.
That beautifully executed punt now really will help out this defense, forcing the opposition to start the next drive inside the 10.
The offense pinned back in an awful position. The Cardinals line up, bunch formation.
18. 18.
Going for the home run. Pulls it in. What a call and what a catch.
Sally 19. Sally 19. All right now. Blue 95. Regular. Zebra.
Well, that's a good job by the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the offensive line.
First down at the 49. Looking across the middle.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Cowboys heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a run.
Yeah, I think what they got to do is come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make a mistake over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
How you perform inside the red zone is often the difference in a game, and we'll get an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it, and inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
First down at the 20. Looking long. Comes away with it.
Let's go, let's go. Wide 18. Wide 18.
First down at the 47. Looking to go deep, but it falls incomplete. Bill looking at the lineups. Chris Johnson. How will they stop him today?
Well, my clue to stop him, don't let him get out in open space, because if he's not the fastest guy in the NFL, he's one of the top 2 or 3, so look out for Chris
Right
Johnson.
now. Blue 95. 7-19.
Second down and 10. Brown brings it down. It's first down as they head to the line. Playing press coverage to the outside.
Get ready. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Mirror, 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 mirror. Let's go, let's go.
Staying with the passing game. First down. Michael Floyd holds it in. Gains 18. That's his first reception today.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches. Running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
That picks up 7. Second and 4 following the run.
Well, when you get in the red zone, sometimes you have to be able to throw the football. Good job by the offense, especially the offensive line that time. Good blocking up front and pick up solid yards.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Wide 18.
The quarterback's picked up on something. They're changing play here.
Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. As we get near the end of the opening quarter, they've grabbed the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, things have been rough so far, haven't they? It's been fun to watch. Each team is being very competitive and physical, but that's a nice thing to do, to score that touchdown and get a lead here late in the first.
Blue 58. Zebra. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Let's go.
Outside now on the toss. So put down a touchdown and a 2-point conversion on that occasion.
Yeah, good job by the offense. They executed the play perfectly, and they got in the end zone, like you said, got that 2 points.
The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. He'll have a chance to take off. Nice piece of running. The Cowboys just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
What's the mat? See the mat?
The Cowboys come out with a split backfield. Tony Romo is going to take it from the shotgun. That's Romo finding Bryant. That's another reception, giving him 2.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver, and why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
First down coming up.
Hurry up! Hurry up! Under! Go!
And the second quarter is underway. Second down here after that run play.
Watch the blitz! Watch the blitz! Hey, watch the
Catch made by Bryant. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. The Cowboys have clearly been focusing on getting some of their big weapons involved here in the first half. Bryant's been a menace out there in the secondary with huge first half totals.
He does have a lot of talent. That's why they try to get the football going. The offensive coordinator, outstanding. That's why we're seeing such a big game from the wide receiver.
It's now second down. The Cardinals sat at the line. Dime package. Romo standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Puts a hand. Oh, he made the catch. He caught it with one hand.
Well, if I was a quarterback, I would throw it to this guy every single time. When you make a catch like that, as a quarterback, you must have great confidence in him.
Romo's completion percentage, 50% on the day. Mittens brought down, but has the first.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep it from scoring a touchdown?
Just a yard out. They better hurry to get the snap.
Motion!
McFadden's got it on the toss. Touchdown. And they get one back. Here we are just about the midway point of the second quarter. And with that touchdown, suddenly the gap between these teams isn't that big.
Well, it changed in a matter of seconds, didn't it? And now, can the defense take advantage of this momentum shift and be excited, go out there and make some plays and help this team maybe get in the lead before halftime? Defense crowd the line of scrimmage. Look out, this could be a blitz.
Halfback sent in motion. Toss play here to McFadden. So they give up the touchdown, but they do not allow the two-point play.
Yeah, good job that time by the defense. So quick and so ready for that play. They reacted very fast. That's why they stopped it.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. First down at the 20. Johnson's going to pull in the bullet pass. Fights through contact.
Plays are not always going to be perfect. Tight coverage, good throw by the quarterback, and a nice job by the receiver. Catching the football, breaking the tackle, and getting down the field for a few extra yards.
Palmer's now completed 4 in a row. And it's knocked down.
That time, the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
Second down.
Zebra! Regular!
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Palmer's going to take it from the gun. That interception was very timely, and now they can jump in front before halftime if they act quickly.
Well, shoot, on the defensive side, all interceptions are timely. That was a really good play, good call by the coach. But how about the effort getting that interception? That was terrific.
What a catch. One-handed. One-handed catches, Phil, are becoming a thing of art.
Well, they practice it down, Jim. I think as they're growing up, you see them practice it out on playgrounds when they're in practice, and they come out here in the game, and they just make it happen. That is really, truly an incredible one-handed kick.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. Coming to the line at the 48. The Cowboys at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. From the gun. The defense gets the sack. It's 3rd and 17 here after the sack. The Cowboys come to the line.
Ready.
First down
Green,
marker
90.
at the 40.
Left.
We'll send it back to the quarterback at the gun. The deep ball. Dez Bryant somehow makes the catch. That's 5 receptions on the day. Stepping up, ready to go from the 7. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Castles back in shotgun formation. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. Failing to complete that one, so 2nd down here.
Here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39. Left. Here we go. Green, 39.
He's taken down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has the injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Cowboys official. Tony Romo's injury has been diagnosed as a groin pull.
The defense pushed the offense back with that sack, and they'll need now 14 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Castle's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down. Officials stop play now. They want to take another look at that last play. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, we want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sideline. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
The Cardinals offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Palmer's got it in the gun. Heaving it down the field. The Cowboys are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. This will be 2nd down.
Sally 19.
The Cowboys with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
All right now. Blue 58. Blue 58.
Palmer standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And it's batted down.
Well, there's no doubt what to do in a situation like this. You do not take a chance and put your team in a position where they have to make a big comeback in the second half.
It's 3rd down coming up. One more snap, and we'll head to halftime.
Here we go. Blue 95.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Palmer's going to take it from the gun. And it's going to be dropped for the sack. And they're going to be funny after a short series. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. With this kick, the second half is underway. Nelson's got it. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Cardinals offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half. The Cardinals look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Here we go.
First down at the 49. Taking the give now to Chris Johnson.
Regular.
Wasting no time now for this next play.
Here we go.
2nd and 10. Gets to the quarterback.
Well, defensive tackle so many times are in charge of stopping the run, but not this time. The big fella, good move at the snap of the football, gets in that backfield and gets the sack.
Here we go.
The Cardinals will take the snap from the 40. They'll run it off the toss. And we've seen a bend but don't break defense so far, Phil, here early in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I like what they're doing. That's what it's all about. Make sure the other team doesn't score points when you're on the defensive side. So they made the right calls and they executed them very well.
The Cardinals turn the ball over on downs. Just out of the half, and this defense is playing inspired. They get the ball right back into the hands of their offense.
And you said it, they are playing fired up football on the defensive side. When you got a low-scoring game like this, you kind of love that your defense comes out in the 2nd half and starts just where they left off.
The Cardinals will come out in the dime.
Left. Ready. Left. Here we go now. Left. Z.
1st and 10. And the give to Darren McFadden. And they bring it down at the 38-yard line.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd down and 5.
McFadden picks up maybe 3. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
McFadden's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's
Green 90.
The Cowboys will take the snap from the 35. Williams got it. Has some heat on it.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
They need to get the play off.
McFadden has it out of the eye.
Breaking huddle at the 14-yard line.
The Cardinals go with the dime formation here on defense.
Throws the pass. Intercepted.
He's brought to a halt. Phil, this defense has been making plays all season long, and today they do it at the right time. Late 3rd quarter in a close game with the interception.
Well, once again, they have set up the offense, and let's see if the offense can finally come through and take advantage of that turnover or that tremendous interception by the defensive player.
Mirror.
Palmer by himself in the backfield.
Get ready. Zebra.
Gresham's on the right side, split out
Right now.
wide. Brown ready to run off the screen.
Breaks free. Has some space to work with.
And Brown is stopped there.
The Cardinals did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind in the 2nd half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs.
Get ready.
When you get it going, what's he do?
7-19.
It leads to a score.
Get ready. Blue 95. Motion. Zebra. Right now. Blue
The running
95.
back goes in motion.
Mirror.
They get set quickly, ready for another snap.
A near interception that time by Scantling.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
Palmer's got no one behind him. Just the quarterback waiting for the snap. Look at Tyrone Crawford with the sack.
Well, we know one thing. If you're a defensive tackle, you got the power. And it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella. Busting through there and get the sack on the QB.
And he's sacked again. Late in the 3rd, and with that stop, this offense has squandered another opportunity to cut into the lead.
Well, they've been consistent today, and that means consistently bad. And I'm not sure they shouldn't think about a change at quarterback as they go to the sideline. They need help on the offensive side. maybe a new quarterback can give it to him.
We head to the fourth quarter, and these defenses have certainly shined, but they both know one little lapse, and it can cost your team the game.
Yeah, it could. If you have a big-time mental breakdown, it would cost you the game. But I look at this, too, Jim. Low scoring. Here we go in the fourth quarter. I'm looking at whichever defense makes that big play to win the game. That's what I'm looking forward to. Who could get that big turnover?
Zebra.
The quarterback. He's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Looking wall. Intercepted. Well, I think this defense has the quarterback bottled as he's trying to come from behind, but they seem to be there waiting for him. And on this occasion in the fourth quarter, an interception.
Yeah, I think you're right, Jim. I think they're inside the head of that quarterback, and he is rattled, second-guessing everything he's doing. It shows when you're watching play, and the defense right now in control. They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowd the line of scrimmage.
Second and long. Darren McFadden will run with it. Gains 5.
Well, do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
It'll be third down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. The play clock's running down. Castles back in shotgun formation. No one's going to get him now. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
What a terrible job on the defense. That time, nobody even covers the receiver. He is wide open down the field. And, hey, nice job on the quarterback going through his progression. He finds the open guy and gets a touchdown pass.
Green 90.
Flag comes out. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Green 90.
Here's the hit. Touchdown. Got the two-point conversion. People love to go for two in this game, don't they?
Well, they do. And you know what? Now I guess you and I just can't sit here and blast the coach for a bad decision. When you pick up the 2 points, you can't complain about what they're trying to do.
Nelson's not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. The Cardinals offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Makes the play. That's his first reception today.
Zebra.
They're going to the hurry-up offense, and they're back to the line quickly.
Zebra.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Carson Palmer will take this snap from out of the gun.
Here we go. Zebra.
Second down and 10. Palmer on the move. Complete to Floyd. Jones is in on the tackle.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points,
Let's go.
you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
No time to waste. They hurry to the line.
Midway through the fourth quarter.
Palmer's off the mark there. Incomplete.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it. What a job of them.
The Cowboys come out in a dime package. 3rd and 9.
The sack of the quarterback by Greg Hardy. This will be a 38-yard field goal attempt.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
That was a good hold, good kick, 3 points. Good job by the offense.
The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick.
Thwarted. Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has an injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Cardinals official. He does have an upper body injury of some kind, but guys, it doesn't appear to be a big concern. The medical staff cleared him to return as soon as he feels ready. Back to you.
The Cowboys ready to get this drive started. The last time they had it, Phil, it was a touchdown, and they got all the way to the end zone, mainly through the air.
Yeah, they did it through the air. They got good protection. You know, we love what the quarterback is doing, but how about the wide receivers and everybody catching the football, separating from the defender, and they're getting some easy throw and catches out there.
Set up now at the 32.
The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance. Second down coming up. Well, as the clock is winding down, the offense would like to just run it out.
McFadden's handed the football. Charging ahead. Tackle made by Ray that time.
Timeout called by the defensive unit.
Inside the 30 at the 29. The Cardinals with a nickel look here on defense.
Green 90. So. There we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Cowboys have it at the 29. They're going to run it on the toss.
The game gets longer, baby. That's it. Hey, let's feed him. Let's go. Way to go, guys.
The offense is still on the field here on 4th down, needing 9 for the first. Time enough to squeeze in one more play before the 2-minute warning here in the 4th. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Bailey's lining up for the field goal. He's 1 for 1 so far today. No good. An empty trip for the offense.
I think it was a risky decision to send him out there and kick this long field goal. They miss it, and look what they've done. They've given the other team's offense very good field position.
First down. Pressure on every snap now.
Defense
lining up here late in this one, trying to hold on to the lead. First down at the 38. Jones is there to take it down. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way.
Good job by the offense going to hurry up the offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts. You know, Jim, I understand why they tried this run. If you're down in the game, it's late in the fourth quarter, you're trying to catch the defense off guard, but I don't like the chance here. If he was
send the tight end in motion. The Cardinals will take the snap from the 45. Jermaine Gresham has the catch.
Well, the defense was trying to come up with the big stop there, but the offense is able to keep the chains moving.
Well, there's just no panic in the offense. You see what they've done so far here today, Jim. They kept their heads about it, and they just calmly executed that third down play.
Oh, it almost picked off that time.
Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
The Cardinals head to the line. They've got one timeout left in the game.
Sally 19. Get ready.
The Cardinals have it at the 29.
He's into the open.
Ball is out. The defense has the football.
And he's brought to the ground.
Holmes just fumbled the ball away. What could very well have been a game-deciding drop.
It is worse to fumble the football than throwing an interception in these type of situations. Interceptions, coaches can accept those because you're being aggressive, trying to win the game, but fumbling the football, that's just not being smart.
First down at the 21.
Two hands on the football and has the catch.
He's in the clear.
The 20, the 10, and it's good. In the waning moments, this should all have given them the win.
What a job on the offense. So little time left to drive down the field and score. That just ices the game. Nice job by the whole football team today, but especially on the offensive side. Hey, interesting decision. I think we're going to see more two-point conversions in the league this year than ever before because kicking an extra point from the 15-yard line, it's not a gimme anymore.
Signals made, and the onside kick works to perfection this time. The Cowboys' offense is on the field for a victory bout. One kneel down, and then they can celebrate, Phil. What a feeling.
Yeah, it's got to be great for them, and what a difference. You look at them walking on the field, you can see the emotion, the body language, and look at the defense, everybody head down, knowing all that work was
Ball is out, and the recovery is made by the defense.
in games. It's not always about the offense coming from behind. How about the defense this time? They step up, they make the big hit, get the fumble and the turnover.
Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. First down at the 39. Going deep.
And the pass is intercepted. It's going the other way, and this game is all but over.
The Cowboys offense takes the field, and they're looking to kneel this game out. How great a feeling was it to take the field, Phil, knowing you had just to take a knee and then you could celebrate?
It's the best. You get in the huddle, you can smile at each other, but the one thing you do talk about, Jim, make sure you protect the quarterback and don't let somebody come in and get a cheap hit on him before he can kneel down and win this game.
Second and 10.
To Williams. Williams tackled down after a gain of 7.
The Cowboys call a timeout. Their first. Third down now.
Black 58, Royal. Black
Castles
58,
setting up
Royal.
now with the pistol. Complete to Williams. Peterson that time on the tackle. The offense stops the clock right away with a timeout.
There we go, D. That's the way to hit.
Press coverage all the way.
Ace. Here we go.
One more play, and it's in the books. Williams with the catch. And that's a gain of 9. Well, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now. Chiefs, Seahawks, coming up here on EA Sports as we come to you from Seattle, Washington for today's game. The running back position today manned by a couple of stars of the sport. What are you looking for here?
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing in it to do a game where it's all about the running backs. We have to talk about how good the quarterback is, and aren't they special? Well, these two running backs are special, and we see it each week how they play, but also we see it how the offenses are designed. It is around the running backs.
This game has officially begun. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage. The defense showing a blitz.
First down at the 21. Gets the handle here. Second down following the run. Playing press coverage to the outside. Over to Graham. Tackles made, and the first down is picked up.
One of the better talented tight ends in the NFL. He makes that catch just right in stride and gets a nice catch.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield. Incomplete as he was looking short. One of the best at getting to the quarterback in the NFL is linebacker Justin Houston.
Well, Justin Houston got paid for how many times he hits the quarterback. Listen, he'd be retired by now because he is always back there, tough to block, and just knows how to get it done.
The Seahawks have it at 34.
Well, when you're going to run the football, if that's your objective, you cannot get frustrated by short runs. You know that it's going to build itself as the game goes along, so keep trying.
The Seahawks from the 37. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Seahawks will bypass the punt and go for it early in this game.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Trying to beat the play clock. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. The Seahawks know that a fourth down conversion like that can be a momentum changer.
Oh, sure it can. It gives everybody confidence. You get to call at least 3 more plays, you hope. And anytime you stay on the field longer in the NFL, the odds go up.
They get the sack.
You're talking about a bonus. When you get a defensive tackle that can get in the backfield and sack the quarterback, that is something special. Great job that time by the big D tackle.
Second down, about 3.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Wilson's ready for the snap, empty backfield. From the shotgun. Pressure, and he's brought down again. The Seahawks will look to get to the 37 to pick up a first down. Wilson from the shotgun. Has the reception. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. First down following the long play. Wilson from the shotgun. Almost intercepted that time. This has been a long drive so far. The Chiefs set up the line. Dime package. Hands all over the ball carrier.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
3rd and 12 to go. Cross play here to Lynch. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Ali is just not an outside rusher. We see it right here. What a job showing that strength. Stays in position, and the run's coming outside. He stops it for no gain.
The Seahawks will line up. The first down markers right at the 23-yard line. The Seahawks turn the ball over on downs. The Chiefs do a great job here on defense, making the stop on 4th and long.
Yeah, 4th and long, there's only so few things you can do, Jim. So the defense was ready. They're well coached in situations like this, and they get it done.
Smith will have it in the pistol. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 35. The grab is made by Kelsey. Not able to get away from Chancellor.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
First down at the 34. On the field. And it falls incomplete. For the offense today, one of the quickest running backs the league has ever known, Jamaal Charles.
He's quick, he's fast, he's underrated, he's underappreciated. What can you say about Jamaal Charles? I think I just said it all.
The Chiefs come out in a bunch set. The Chiefs have it at the 34. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He is a defensive lineman who can dominate a game. Michael Bennett.
It is all out every single play in the Super Bowl in the 2014 season. He was absolutely magnificent. He almost won the game by himself. The Chiefs don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situation. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. The Chiefs have it at the 34. Looking to go down the field here. The Chiefs turn the ball over on downs. The Chiefs go for it on 4th and long, and it does not work out.
Well, listen, 4th and long, no matter when you go for it, your chances of making it are not very good. And that time it doesn't work. Good job by the defense being alert and knowing the situation.
The Chiefs with 2 extra defensive backs in the down. And hand it off to the fullback. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
14. 19.
And now here's the toss.
Looks is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
36 power.
One more snap, and that'll end the quarter. First down at the 45. Is able to break through first, Phil.
I don't know if these offenses can break through, Jim. I think we might end up seeing scoring on the defensive side before we see it on the offensive side. It's been tough sledding for these offensive players.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Fullback takes the handoff. How about that? Touchdown. That touchdown corner puts them in front here in the early part of the second quarter.
Yeah, it's nice. They scored that touchdown. The defense has got to be kicking themselves because they did not play well or smart on that scoring drive.
And a touchback. The Chiefs set to take over here on offense, partner, and this team has to have a little chip on the shoulder right now after going for it on 4th down last time deep in the opponent's territory.
Yeah, I hope they have a chip on their shoulders because the defense just flat out whipped them. That's why they didn't get that 4th down attempt. You got to be tougher if you want to pick that 4th down situation.
I know there are a lot of people right now who they just kick the football and go for the 3.
Well, when you start listening to the fans, the next thing you know, Jim, you're sitting next to them. So you got to do what you think is right. That's what the coach did. I do not disagree with what he did.
Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun. And it's swatted away.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
3rd and 12.
And they sack the quarterback. And that's a quick series of 3 and out.
Under.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Looking across the middle.
The Chiefs turn the ball over on downs.
The Seahawks are more than happy to take that gift. The offense backed up in its own territory, and they go for it on 4th down and don't make it. Good job by the defense.
What a nice spot to begin this drive.
18.
The Chiefs will come out in the dime.
Gotta go.
And the immediate handoff to the fullback.
That leads us to 2nd down.
Cross to the outside.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The defense on its heels. Football sits at the 5-yard line. Lynch is going to receive the toss. Power serve. For 6. Touchdown. Their lead grows a little more with that touchdown. It's still a long way to go in this half. They may be able to add even more to it before the break.
Jim, I don't see anything that's going to slow them down. Everything they are trying is working. They have been spectacular here so far today, and all I can say to the opponents, you better buckle up. This is going to be tough.
They'll take it at the 20.
The Chiefs take the field here. Their last possession ended with a very crazy decision going for it on 4th down from their own territory. An unusual decision to say the least.
I don't know if it's unusual. We see this all the time from this guy. So it's when you're going to learn. You know, I guess when you pile up enough losses, you'll finally say, hey, I want to win a game. I'm going to manage it differently. In those situations, you should punt.
Okay, if you were playing the game right now, what would you have done with that last possession?
I absolutely would have punted it without question.
Charles, the lone setback this time. 2nd down and 10. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
This is a tough situation to be in. It's 3rd and long, and I'll say this to the coach and the quarterback. Don't take a chance. If it's covered down the field, throw it short.
Now, looking at 3rd down. The Chiefs get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Over. Set. Blue 45. Blue 45. Under.
The Chiefs snap it at the 31. Smith goes it off to Charles.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time,
Three,
Tim.
three, three,
It also
three.
gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
First down at the 49. Pursues through the defender. Chancellor's all over that offense and brings it down.
Force. Under.
Wow, the D-line going into that
quarterback motions the wide receiver.
45.
Reaches in and grabs it. The Chiefs believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field.
Ready. Over.
Flip to the outside. It's wide open. The Seahawks defense not able to make the stop there, and they'll have to stay on the field a little bit longer.
Well, sometimes when it's 4th and short, the toughest man wins, and that time the defense was not the toughest unit.
Over.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
The ball is knocked out.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. Kelsey's there. Touchdown, and that'll close the gap in this one.
Tight ends are becoming a bigger and bigger part in the passing offense in the NFL. It leads to a touchdown this time. Nice job by the big guy just getting in position to make the catch.
Under.
Momentum. That turns into an 8-point trip, the touchdown and the two.
The offense and the head coach and the offensive coordinator, they're all aggressive. So, hey, well, it's not good enough just to get a touchdown. They want to get that extra point or 2 points. Nice job that time.
And they came up empty on the onside kick attempt. The Seahawks on a quest for their 3rd straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL. Not the way they're making it look. And they're confident. They look like they're fast, It's been fun to watch. Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback. Well, we got a close game here right before half. Good job by the offense deciding to go in the hurry-up offense. What you need here, as many plays as you can get and use up as little time as possible.
Getting set as fast as they can. The Seahawks take it from the 23. And that's Johnson in on the stop. 2nd and 8. Throws the pass. Rams met after a gain of 13.
Not surprised at all to see this hurry-up offense in a situation like this.
He runs it across for the score. Touchdown. The late touchdown here in the 2nd quarter gives them a nice lead with the intermission looming, Phil.
Yeah, great job on their side. They got a nice lead. I just want to give you a little warning now. This is professional football, and those are professionals on the other side, and they will fight back. So be ready to come out here and play the same way in the 2nd half.
Shotgun look here for Alex Smith. First down at the 20. He's got a wide open alley. Gains 19.
Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
First down at the 39. The Chiefs now move the chains. The Chiefs are down right now, partner, but they have been able to move the football. Smith's doing what he can to keep them in the game.
Well, they are losing, but you cannot blame the offense. The offensive line doing a good job getting the quarterback time, and the offensive coordinator, he's sitting over there going, he doesn't know which play to call because everything is working in the passing game.
First down on the way. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
From the gun.
Smith now on the move. Smith's going to cut his losses here as he slides to a finish.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
Second down now. Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. Touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting. A touchdown right before halftime. And, Phil, perhaps that momentum will carry over to the second half.
Shoot, it changed everything, didn't it? I mean, look at them. They're excited, and just how you and I are looking at the game is going to change, or has changed quite a bit. What a job finding a way to get a touchdown and get this game close.
The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick. Picks up the football at the 6. And the tackle is made right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks have put together a tremendous offensive performance here, but still it's just a one-possession game because their defense isn't holding up its end of the bargain.
You know, when you're in a game like this where the offense is playing well and your defense is really struggling, you don't say anything to the defensive players. You know why? Because, hey, next week it might be just the opposite. So go out there on the offensive side, take advantage of this situation, and pick it up for your defense.
The Seahawks will take the snap from the 25. That's second down coming up.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Bailey takes down the quarterback. The Chiefs call a timeout and are left now with only one. Wilson's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. Out of the shotgun. Release.
The Seahawks really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Thomas got it now. Lane's going to make the tackle. We've reached the intermission, and soon we'll be sending you to Larry Ridley, who's going to break down all the first half highlights as we send him to Orlando in a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Chiefs talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by a surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
The Chiefs have it at the 24. And the quarterback is tackled by Bruce Irvin.
Nice job that time with the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback too.
Kelsey's got it. The pass that had some heat.
The Chiefs just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. They're down in the second half. Every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Smith's completion percentage, 50% on the day.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Smith's completed his last 6 passes.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
He'll throw it over the middle. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Force!
The Chiefs snap it at the 41. Smith's on the move. Smith's tackled down at the 39.
Under.
For the hurry-up offense. The Chiefs have it at the 39. Wilson's the receiver on the screen. It's one down. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Chiefs will line up. The first down marker right at the 31-yard line. Pass is intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Seahawks offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, Clark.
Yeah, a lot of things changed in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. They're in the hurry-up mode. Incomplete. What a hit that time.
Rams really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
The Seahawks from the 22. That's a gain of 8. Arquette down for another reception.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
First down here after the completion. Wilson's dropping back to pass once again. Ball is out, and it's a takeaway.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did, they got the interception.
The Chiefs have to still be thinking about that last possession. They were actually moving down the field. And then, of course, the untimely interception ended things.
Yeah, the defense, look, they got good players. And, you know, you give them enough chances, they're finally going to make the play. You have to be careful with the football. The offense was not. And that's why it resulted in an interception.
What do you think they're talking about in that huddle after that drive-killing interception?
They're probably telling the quarterback, if you do that again, we're going to kick you out. I don't know, but they got to play better.
Ready! Under!
Second down, 3 for the first. And they take him down.
You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be pass rusher, pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
Charles is in the backfield, single back set.
Under!
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Third and a long way to go. Launching it deep. And Sherman nearly had the pick.
The Chiefs put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
Going for it on 4th down. Smith set in the pistol.
Over! Force! 3! Force!
The Chiefs will take the snap from the 40. Scans the field. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete.
I thought it was a little too early to take that game. When you're down by a few points in the second half and you go for it on 4th down, that's a big decision, and I think it was the wrong decision.
Russell Wilson has it under center. First down at the 40. This play call is for the fullback.
This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. Lynch has got the toss. Secures the football. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
The Seahawks are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down. Eat the clock up. Keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
Jackson is in the backfield. First and 10.
But the hit knocks the ball out.
That's interesting as you watch the receiver trying to make that catch. He knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Toss to the outside. This is third down. Quickly to the line. Justin Houston with the sack.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. Smith's got everybody split out wide. Smith's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Down the field. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The Chiefs are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway. Coming up, second down.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Travis Kelce comes down with it.
The Chiefs, good job that time, moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
The Chiefs from the 32. Inside, about 2.
Got to be a little more creative on the offensive side. When you're down a score here late in the game in the fourth quarter, you got to mix it up. That run is not going to make it work.
The Chiefs have it at the 34. Smith's going to scramble. Third down. Here's the quick toss. He's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Yeah, this is a situation where I think the odds are on your side, and you go for it. That's what I think. Here it is, fourth quarter, you're down, you're near midfield, fourth and short. I think you got a very good chance of getting this. I would go for it, but we'll see what the coach decides. I'm not going to disagree with the coach at all making that decision. Fourth and short, he just figures his offense. We can get this. Well, he was wrong. Now you hope the defense can come out there and stop him.
First down at the 35. Tosses the football. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
When you lead the game in the fourth quarter and you're on offense, you are looking to use the time up on the clock. So that was a nice play call by the offense to run. Defense stops it for a short game, though.
The Seahawks will take the snap from the 35. And Marshawn Lynch with the grab. Lynch is tackled down at the 17.
So many things are involved when you talk about people catching the pass. Catch it cleanly. Also, catch it and break a tackle. Everybody loves that. Nice job that time. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
First down at the 17. Houston's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Chiefs guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Second down coming up.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
The defense needs a big stop here in order to give the offense a chance as we're running low on time at this point. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment.
Ready to snap the football at the 13.
You gotta go, in and out, let's go. Right. 380. Right.
3 down. Mike 56, Mike 56.
Third and 7. Toss to the outside. Shrugs off the first hit. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.
Again, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Check 50, check 50. Let's go, let's go. 380.
And here's the toss. Breaks the plane. Touchdown. That touchdown might just wrap it up.
Yeah, it sure will, Jim. It's been an exciting game all day, and to score late in the game like this, to put it away, it's time to celebrate a little on the sideline.
Outside now.
So many things you can do from the 2-yard line now in the NFL. All the teams can spread you out. They can run it. The quarterback can keep it. The big plays, the passes, very tough for the defense to stop the 2-point conversion.
He's not going to test the coverage this time. It'll come out to the 20.
The Chiefs really let it all hang out the last time they had the ball, Phil. They went for it on 4th down to their own territory. Let's see if they're a little more conservative with this possession.
Well, you know, it's amazing. I want to say really a good defensive call by the defensive coordinator. But let's be honest, when you're backed up and you go for it on 4th down situation like that, anybody can have made that call. So just a bad decision on the offensive side.
If there was a beat writer covering this coach, what do you think the headline would be tomorrow in his story?
It'd probably be the first time I've ever agreed with the beat writer.
2nd and 10 coming up. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Yeah, but it's 3rd and long. I'll just say this. Be very careful on the offensive side.
Big 3rd down coming up here. Smith's alone in the backfield. 3rd and 10. Smith's running away from the pressure. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
The Chiefs don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Crucial play here Fourth down on the way.
Ready!
The Chiefs turn the ball over on downs.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
They come to the line of scrimmage in an excellent starting point. First down at the 20. Graham's going to move in. The point pass. 1 minute to go in the contest. That's a first down. Time continues to tick away as they rush back to the line. They'll run it off the toss.
Jim, no surprise there. You got the lead. It's late in the game. You run the football. Make that clock keep ticking. And you go over these situations so many times in practice. You've got to manage the clock. Know how much time you got left. They've done that well. And just keep running it.
Loss of 2 on that play. Breaking huddle at the 8-yard line. The Chiefs go with the dime formation here on defense. 3rd and goal from the 8. Wilson off the mark that time. Should be what we call a gimme. The kick is good.
The outcome of this game is probably now all but decided as that field goal makes it virtually official.
Yeah, I think it does make it official. They're going to win this football game. And you sit around now and you can just think about all the things you're going to tell the press and how great you are and what you did out there today to help your team win.
The Chiefs offense comes onto the field, and even if they put together a scoring drive, there's not going to be any difference here in the outcome. They're just playing for a little bit of pride, and perhaps to try to get things going for next week.
The pride's gone out the window. You've lost it. The defense gets a sack. It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback, and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
245! Force! Under! Over!
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Smith's got it in the gun. And it's knocked down. On the way, 3rd down.
Over! Force!
Smith takes it from the gun. And the reception by Charles. Steps out of bounds.
The Chiefs put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
Smith's completion percentage, 40% on the day. 1st and goal from the 2. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position, down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
Goal line defense on the field. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Truck jams it across the goal line for the touchdown.
Well, you get the touchdown in the last play of the game, but it doesn't change anything. The player's going to be happy about what he's done, but the game was already decided.
So from 2 yards out, they get it across and secure 2 extra points. The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff. Everything hinged on them recovering that onside kick, and they failed to do so.
Well, Jim, when you're doing the onside kick, you really got to hope for that perfect bounce of the football. That time it did not happen. That's why they didn't recover.
The Seahawks offense comes out for what is, in essence, just a kneel down or two to make this one official. And, Phil, what a sweet moment it is for that bunch of players right there.
Oh, yeah, a lot of smiles on the offensive side as you walk out on the field. And it's just, you think about it this way. A tough week of work, all the preparation and the practice, and you came through and got it done and enjoyed the moment.
Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you. And how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But, no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe. For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.